In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a WordPress post. So let's do that by logging into our dashboard area. And if you haven't done that before, just put the URL to your WordPress site up here in the address bar of your browser, followed by a /wp-admin. Hit your enter key, and a box will pop up asking for your login credentials. Then over here on the left-hand side of your page in the main menu column, go ahead and hover over Posts, and you'll have this flyout menu that shows all posts, add new posts, categories, and tags. The categories and tags is where you can go in and add or edit existing categories or tags. Just another way in which you can organize your posts. Now the all posts, which you can get to also by just simply clicking on the post link here in the main menu, is a list of all of your published posts, those posts that you've saved as drafts to come back later and finish and publish, as well as those that you've scheduled to publish in the future. And I'll cover that more in detail here in just a second. But for now, let's go ahead and check out the Add New link, which takes us to the post editor. Now right up here, you want to enter your title. This should be keyword rich and of course related to the content in the body area. Then you enter the content for the body. Now you can do this a couple of different ways. You can just go ahead and start typing away and use the formatting options that you may be familiar with, because these are also found in several other document creation programs where you can bold or italicize, underline, change the text color, change the text size, and so on. And for that matter, if you wanted a distraction-free work area, you can click on this icon here and everything's going to go bye-bye except just your work area. And if you want the formatting options to come back, just hover your mouse up here to the top of the page. And if you want to go back to the default editor page, just click on the exit full screen link in the top left corner. Now, as far as adding the content, besides just typing away, you can also copy it from an outside source and paste it in this area, just like I'm about to do now. Now, I just copied some content from a Word document, and to paste that in here and to keep all the formatting options from that original Word document, just go ahead and paste this. Now, I'm in a Windows operating system, so to use the keyboard shortcuts, I hold down the Control key and hit the letter V as in Victor. If you're using a Mac, then it's a different keystroke combination to be able to paste your content in the body area. As you can see, the link has been kept, the bold formatting and everything. Now to further demonstrate that, right now we're in the Visual tab. Let me show you the Text tab, and you can see the text or the source code of what was entered in the Visual tab, which would include the HTML source code for those formatting options. And you can do the same thing in the Text tab by just clicking on these formatting options here. Now, as you can see, these formatting options available to you here are a little bit limited compared to those available to you in the Visual tab. Now, if you wanted to add media, like maybe an image or a video or an audio file, then simply place the cursor wherever you want that to be added, and then click on the Add Media link here. Select from the items available to you in the current media library, or you can add media from an outside source by uploading the file from your computer or inserting it from a URL, or you can simply drag and drop that from your computer into the WordPress media library. Now automatically the item that you dragged and dropped into here or added is going to have the check mark there, and that's the item that's going to be added to your post. You can change that by simply selecting one of the other items. And you can further edit it from within the media library here, or just click on Insert into Post in the lower right corner. Now you can also select that item for further formatting, or just leave it as it is. Now over here on the right, let me move up to the top here first. You've got these screen options where you can add additional features to work with here in your editor page by simply adding a checkbox or removing the checkbox. And that tags option, for example, is added or removed by simply adding or removing the checkbox. Just like the discussion option is available with the checkbox there, which allows you to either allow or disallow visitors from adding comments or trackbacks and pingbacks to take place on this particular post. Go ahead and click on that to close it up. And you have some help options directly related to the Add New Post page right here. Now below that is the Publish module, which allows you to preview this post prior to publication, allows you to save it as a draft for you to come back later and finish it up and then publish it by clicking on the Publish button here, or you can even schedule it to be published at a future date by clicking on Edit, choosing the date here, clicking on OK. Let me go ahead and move this to, say, tomorrow, then click on OK. Then the Publish button will change to a Schedule button. You simply now click on this to schedule this for future publication, and that will happen automatically. Let's go and put this back to where it was. Oh, and the visibility by default, as soon as you publish it, everybody's going to be able to see it. But you can click on Edit to change that to a password protected post or a private post where nobody can see it but you, or you can even check this box here to stick this post to the top of the front page. Now, since all posts are shown on your WordPress site in reverse chronological order, meaning the most recent post is at the top of your post page and your older posts fall below those, well, with this box checked and you clicking on OK, as soon as you publish this, this post will remain at the very top of that reverse chronological list, and all future posts will show up below that until you come back in here and untick that box, click on OK, and then update. And you can also move this to trash as well. And below the Publish module, we have the various post formats, which are theme specific. Some themes will have this many, some themes may even have more. For example, this theme is not showing the chat format, and you have the categories and the tags, as I mentioned before, are simply ways in which you can organize your posts into different groups. So let's go ahead and publish this and see what it looks like. And you can view that by clicking on View Post above the title or View Post below the title. They'll take you to the same spot. And here is our post. Let's go and back up here for a second, and I want to show you that if you were to make any edits on this post after it's been published, you would then just come on over here and click on Update for that edit to take place. And you can preview those changes of that edit before you do click on the update as well. And that brings us to the end of this video on how to create a WordPress post. Thanks for watching, and you have a great day.